what it is, what it do. You already know who it is, back with another DDLC video for today. This time, I'm bringing back an old series. Figured I might try to play this concurrently with College Club 2. This is Doki Doki Changing Perspectives. Seemed like the last Changing Perspectives part I did seemed to do quite well, so I think you all might be interested to see. If you haven't played through the original game, please go through playing the original game before watching me play a mod, because that'll just spoil the experience, and nobody wants that. So just do yourself a favor and treat yourself to the actual story first, before coming all the way over here to watch me play a mod based on the events after the original story.
That's cool. Me and Yuri usually walk to school together since we live so close. Having you along adds a little change to the pattern.
You're right. I do like the change in our repeated mornings.
I'm glad I could help change it up for you guys. It does get boring talking to the same person. But every once in a while, it's nice to talk with a familiar person. I'm sure this is a one-time thing, though. We walk to school, going our different ways once we arrive. I make my way to the club room and drop off the cupcakes. There, I hope no one messes with them. I head back down the stairs, but lose my way to my class as my muscle memory for going to class was thrown off. I see the door to my class as the bell rings. I sit next to Yuri. She's probably not happy with me. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked.
Sidetracked? You're late for class.
I knew it. You'll see later. I've been paying attention to class intently. I hate how hard these classes are getting. I should ask Yuri for help sometime. I glanced in her direction, her face in a textbook.
You know, this makes me wonder if Natsuki and Yuri were supposed to be this close in the original game. Why did they end up fighting so much in the original game? Or why they act like they're not really that close to each other? If they have class together, if they walk to school together. Like, you would think in the original base DDLC that they would have a much better relationship than they do in that game. And then it would be really dumb for them to be fighting each other, basically because they both like the same guy. I don't know, it seems like kind of like different characterization. That doesn't really make a whole lot of sense from after base game development. I don't know.
She's lucky they never call on her. I'm not sure how it would go, though. The final bell rings, and I almost leap out of my chair, ready to go to the literature club. I've been waiting forever for this time. After school, it's a lot more fun than actual school. As I open the door, I see Yuri just walking in with Monika tidying up the place. She seems to always arrive early. I hear the door open behind me. Everyone, the new member is here.
I told you not to call me a new member.
What? Why did she bring a boy?
Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sari always says nice things about you.
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Another girl would have been nice. Ah, Qilin. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
Yeah, I'm happy to be here.
So Monika knows this boy. What are you looking at?
Really, he's not looking at anything. His eyes are closed. I don't know what you're saying, Natsuki. He's not looking at anything.
If you want to say something, say it. I hate when people stare.
Sorry. Natsuki.
Why does Yuri have to try and protect Qilin? I just hope that things don't get complicated between us.
Too late.
Sayori turns towards Qilin for a moment. She then says something in his ear. What was that about? Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who's usually much more mature than me, is extremely timid nearly all the time. She does have a hard time keeping up with Sayori and me, but her knowledge of books is better than mine.
Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you.
That's a surprise.
Sounds like you...
Oh, and it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Qilin. Monika smiles sweetly at Qilin. Too bad I don't know Qilin too well. I wonder what he's thinking about. If I were to judge by the look on his face, it's probably about Monika. She's Noah's most popular girl after all. I at times wish I was like that.
You too, Monika.
Come sit down, Qilin. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. And I protected them with my life. Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Then how about I make some tea as well?
We have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sari mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Yuri and I walk over to the corner of the room, where I grab the wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Now time to finally show off my work.
I'll get my tea ready while you do that.
I hear Yuri say that from within the closet. Oh, trust me, I will. I proudly marched back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! I lifted the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes, decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. Good, they weren't ruined. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, I'm a pro. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first. Her hand moves so fast it almost seemed like the cupcake appeared in her hand. Why is she always the first one to grab one? I'm one of the last people too. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full, has already managed to get icing on her face. Of course she can't stop herself from talking. I'm quiet the entire time. I can't help but keep sneaking glances in Killen's direction. Is he going to take a bite already? Isn't that hard to eat a cupcake? Monica finally bites down before Killen. People in my cooking, I swear. But to them, I'm sure I never fail with it.
This is really good.
Good. No complaining.
Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Why did he thank me?
I mean, because you made them and they taste good, so he wanted to thank you for making them for the club. I mean, that it's not really a foreign concept, Natsuki. It's called being appreciative. But I guess you're not really used to people being appreciative.
Made them for you or anything.
I thought you technically did. Sayori said.
Well, maybe. But not for you. You know, you, dummy.
Alright, I get it. Tsundere.
I didn't make them for him. And it looks like Sayori ratted me out. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray.
You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
But that's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away. I don't think I've ever seen Yuri so flustered.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading may not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica smiles at Killen. So, what made you decide... what made you consider the literature club?
Sayori brought me here against my will. She's just saying about cupcakes. Apparently there are a bunch of cute girls here, so I might stay.
Shouldn't he know? Why else would he have come? Why else would he have came here? Unless he was forced to. I hope not, or I'm going to be pissed.
Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Doesn't nearly everyone know that? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budgets and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd rather much take something I personally enjoy, and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement.
Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
Yeah, you could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting all the effort to starting something brand new, especially when it comes to something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah!
We'll do our best.
You know it. We all enthusiastically agree. I'm glad all of us, even if we are different, can be happy about this. A small smile appears on my face. I just hope nothing changes. But they might with Killen's arrival. But that's all up to him.
So, Qilin, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well,
I'm quite curious to know what he has read.
manga.
I hear Killen mutter quietly to himself, half joking. My head suddenly perks up. No way he reads manga. I start to say something, but I decide against it. I don't know if he'll make fun of me or not. It might have been a joke.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
I don't know, Natsuki. That's not something. I mean, I guess you could joke about it, but that's kind of like a weird thing to joke about. Like, if you're gonna like half joke that you read manga, chances are that person might actually like manga or know something about manga. And if they do, then they probably won't make fun of you for liking manga yourself. Well, that could change.
This isn't promising. He seems weak after seeing Yuri's sad smile.
Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Finally, someone else Yuri can talk to. But I'm sure it'll be the same result for Yuri. Do you not like talking with her? Why? No. It's just our reading interests are so different, it's kind of hard to talk about them. She's also not very open about her personal life. It would be nice if she opened up a little, but I could see the difficulty in it. I guess my own experience outside of school helps with that. I can understand where she's coming from. How is that? Well, let's just say I have my own personal experience with things like that. Well, don't we all have a case like that? I guess we do. I wonder what Sayori deals with. Probably nothing like me.
No, nothing like you at all, I'm afraid. It seems like all these girls have a problem. It's Natsuki's dad, Yuri's obsession with knives and self-mutilation, Sayori's depression, and Monika's existential crisis. It seems like the only normal person in this club is Qilin, and Qilin's not even a real person technically. So what do you know?
It's personal, so I won't ask. I'd rather not leave her uncomfortable. What did you two talk about anyways? We mostly just talk about how our assignments are going. We generally don't see each other outside of school, or our occasional walks to and from school. Aw, too bad you also, as well, don't hang out more often. Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Surreal horror? Blech. Ugh, I hate horror. It gives me the chills.
Oh? Why is that?
Well, when I start over to kill him for a split second, it's almost impossible to notice. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last pub meeting. It looks like you're working on a poem called. Don't say it out loud! And give that back! Fine, fine. No one is supposed to read it. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind me and puts her hands on my shoulders. This can't be good for me. I'm not cute! Also, my voice is dying.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Eh? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's pretty impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No! I avert my eyes. You wouldn't like them.
Ah, not a very confident writer yet. I see.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have writing experience? Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you could set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Aw, I want to read everyone's poems.
You know, I kind of forgot, I forgot Sayori's normal here. I was so used to College Club Sayori, who just kind of became a dick. So seeing her here, I'm like, oh yeah, Sayori's cool again. I missed that.
We all sit in silence for a moment. I hope my blush goes away soon. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Oh? Yuri and I look oddly at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Kilin? Monica smiles warmly at Kilin once again.
Hold on. There's still one problem.
Eh? What's that? Kilin, what's going through your mind?
I never said I would join this club. Simon have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and
I feel a bit of anger inside myself. I stare at him with dejected eyes. But...
I'm sorry. I thought...
Kilin...
you all...
My heart! I can't take it! Those big puppy dog eyes!
Or in Amy's case, those big spider eyes.
Ugh! It melts in my heart.
I will go crazy if he leaves. So don't leave, okay? I just hope he'll make the right choice.
Right. Okay. I've decided then. But you know what? I wonder why Natsuki had that change of heart. Because she was dead set on this guy not being around because she didn't like him. But in the span of maybe half an hour? 45 minutes? However long this club meeting is? I assume it's between half an hour and 45 minutes. She changed her mind. I'll join the literature club.
My eyes light up. Yes! I'm so happy! Sari wraps her arms around Kilin, jumping up and down.
Hey! You even see her jumping up and down. Nice touch.
You really scared me for a moment.
If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Someone who ate my cupcakes I risked a part of my life for. And then they left. What a waste. I would have chased them and made them stay.
Well, that would have been interesting to see. Especially coming from this point of view.
And that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club.
Thanks. I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next club meeting so we can all share. I see Monica. I see Monica walk over to Killen. Killen, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. I hope that Killen isn't bailing on us. I know anxiety is going to affect us all. I can't help but feel anxious myself. So I know even Monica won't be able to escape the feeling of it. Yuri and I start to clean up our food and drinks. Well, I'm glad Killen didn't ruin the day.
I'm sure you are.
I throw away the tin in which I stored the cupcakes and walk back to the group. Sayori then walks over to Killen. Hey Killen, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? I shouldn't be too surprised they haven't gone home together in a while. Sayori did mention it after all.
Sure, might as well.
Yay! I walk over to Yuri. Hey, do you need some help?
No, I haven't. This isn't my first time putting it away either.
Oh, well, I'll see you tomorrow. I change and lay down and lay my head down to my bed. I need some rest. As I close my eyes, I hear the front door open.
Oh, jeez. Alright, well, I think now's as good a point as any to wrap up this episode. Also for the sake of my voice, because I don't think I could go on for much longer. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this new installment of Doki Doki Changing Perspectives. In any case, it's for real, it's for fun. Be sure to hit that subscribe button to stay tuned for future episodes on the channel. It's your boy JQilin. Ciao for now.